What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the corporate update call for March 2021. I'm Shayne McAnalley, the CEO of Aroga. So here we go. So let's start with this. First thing, just a little reminder, I guess. 1099s. Guys, those are in your Palution back office, not your Aroga back office. So please look there for those. They're all there if you need one. If you made enough to where you need one, that is. So check your Palution back office, not your Aroga back office, please, for that. All right, the next thing is the Aroga Wellness Partner Facebook page that I want to talk about. And it's real simple. I just want to point out that it's there. It's the best place for you to go to be updated on what's going on with Aroga from the Wellness Partner's perspective. And then also, it's really great that a lot of you guys are starting to share Aroga with people, but please remember that the Wellness Partner Facebook group is for wellness partners. It's meant to be a place where you guys can go and discuss various things, and it makes it a little more difficult if people are on there and are not wellness partners. Then it just makes it a little more difficult for people to do what they want to do and what they need to do. So please keep that in mind. Just invite people who are wellness partners. That'd be great. All right, an announcement. We announced this first one a little while back, but I want to bring it up again because some of you guys haven't heard about it yet. And it is the new merchandise store we have set up, and it's at arogaswag.com. There's several designs there that you can pick from, a bunch of different sizes and stuff. It makes it much easier for everybody to get what they want. So that's arogaswag.com. Other thing I want to mention again is the P3 tickets. The P3 coming in the fall, that is. If you already have your ticket, you don't need to buy more tickets. But if you do need to buy tickets, those tickets are located in the Wellness Partner store, which is in your back office. If you have trouble finding that, please contact your upline, contact customer service. They'd be happy to help you out with that. There are both single tickets and group tickets that get you a little bit of discount. So we want to encourage you guys, come see us in the fall, bring people. It's going to be lots of fun, very informative. And it's going to be great. Be in Fort Worth, Texas. For those of you who haven't been there, it's a really neat place. And if you have, come see us again. It'll be great. Next thing I want to mention are the masks. Some of you guys are still calling about those and looking for them. And those are located in the partner store as well. And of course, with anything else, you can call customer service if you need help with that. All right, let's shift gears here a little bit, and let's talk about the regional that occurred yesterday, which was spectacular. It was put on by Dr. Rollins and Miss Ada Rollins, and they called it "If You Do It, You Will Love It," and it was a really, really great event. Those of you that attended, I think you saw how wonderful it was and the stuff going on, and Dr. Rollins had a really special guest, Dr. Doug Fireball, on there. He's another one of those guys, if you ever get a chance to see him, don't miss it. He was really, really good. Lots of great, great stories on there. Thanks for doing that, Dr. Rollins. And we'll talk about the next one coming up here in just a little bit. But before that, I want to talk about the Leadership Development Zoom. And guys, this has been very well received. And as always, guys, we encourage you within your own teams to have calls or Zooms on this very same topic, but of course everyone is welcome to this one, the corporate one as we call it, and it is on Monday nights at 7 o'clock usually. That may change, but of course we send out information to people who have texted LEADER 2021 to 313131. So any change, anything like that would come through there. So if you're interested, please text LEADER 2021 to 313131. The current series is about onboarding, and this is showing people how to get new wellness partners going. And what I mean by that is the very first steps. It doesn't go into a lot of philosophy and all this stuff that a lot of people get bogged down on. It's super simple, but it's the stuff that needs to be done, like setting up their personal website, uploading their pictures so people's websites are a little more personal, their social media links, their contact info, their auto order, all that stuff. that's the first steps, and that's what this is explaining. And there'll also be a tool that comes along with that in the not too distant future. But this is something that is very much needed, so please get on that. If you're interested, of course, Leader 2021-2313131 for all the information about that. Okay, let's go on. The next Aroga Happy Hour will be on March 24th. That is a Wednesday. The time will be determined a little bit later. We're trying to sort through a couple things, but it will be on March 24th, which is a Wednesday. The first one of these we had was very well received. It was a really fun time. We had some great games. We gave away some prizes, had a lot of great discussions. Look on the Aroga Wellness Partner page on Facebook that we talked about earlier under the Events tab for more details on that. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the next regional, which happens on March 26th. It will be from 6 to 8 p.m. Central, and that is on a Friday. It's a little bit different day for those of you who have had trouble getting to the ones on Sunday or Saturday. This one's Friday. It is going to be hosted by Joy, Pam, Mary Kay, and Troy, and they're calling this the Quad State Regional. Also, the details for this are on the Facebook page under the Events tab, and there you'll find information on how to register, and it's a great place for you to have discussion about various things on there as well. Next one. This one is a little bit different. It was the original date for the P3, but as you guys know, there's still a lot of issues with traveling and just accessibility to things, so we moved that, the big P3 to the fall, and this one we're just calling the mini P3, trying to avoid some confusion, and it's happening on the evening of April 30th. We'll have some, it'll be the science discussion, and then the actual event will be on May the 1st. This one, guys, is on location. You can find info on how to register for it on the Wellness Partner Facebook page as well. You are required to register for this, and this one, like I say, on the May 1st part of it, for sure will be on location only. It will not be, the full event will not be live streamed. The part of the event that we do plan to stream will be the part on April 30th, which is the science portion of it. It'll be great. Hope to see you guys there. It'll be a heck of an experience and a great time. Shift gears here a little bit. We've been talking about New Zealand for a couple of months now. We are super close to being ready to go with New Zealand. There's just a couple things that, as we've gone through the testing with the banks and the credit cards and stuff, that have needed addressed. Let's say it that way. But what I did want to say right now is the forms for the pre-sign-up for New Zealand, those will be available in the back office in about a week or so when we have all those details flushed out. Like I say, it'll be about a week or so. We, of course, will send out an announcement when that actually happens. And the purpose of these is so you can get all of the people in New Zealand's information that you're wanting to sign up, so you have it ready to go when it's live on our website and you can hit the ground running. So if you fill out these forms, you should have everything you need to get them signed up without having to do a whole lot of back and forth. All right, guys, a reminder of some resources that we have. One of them is the Just for the Health of It YouTube channel, and this is a really great channel full of lots of resources. It answers questions that a lot of you guys have asked. Every video on there may or may not speak directly to you about what your questions or concerns may be, but they are addressing a significant group of people's questions or concerns. So if you have questions, comments, concerns, whatever, check those videos out first. Your answer is probably already there. And then the IVX, like I mentioned, the videos before on the Just for Health of It, those are questions that are specific from a lot of wellness partners and whatnot that they've had, and customers as well. The IVX is videos that I would say they answer 99% of the questions that we get from people. So the most significant videos that we have to address questions people have are in the IVX platform, which is at arogavideos.com. The Just for the Health of It channel, those are great videos as well, but they're for more specific questions that people have asked. So please check both of them out. They're not all the same. They're very different targets, and that's one of the main reasons they're in different places. The IVX one is for recruiting. The Just for the Health of It is more to answer questions for people who are already well on their way to either being recruited or are already in the system and just want to know more. Other stuff, guys, I want to mention the live videos that some of the wellness partners are putting out and some corporate are putting out. Please check those out. They're really good, really informative, and really helpful for lots of different ways. Check them out and you'll know exactly what I mean. The weekly calls in Aroga, the Why Aroga calls, Dr. Rollins product call, and Dr. Hall's Theragel call. Those are getting better and better and better and better every time they do them, and they're already amazing. So please check those out. They're really great tools. Use them. Also, guys, your team calls. If your team has a call, please do everything in your power to be on it. Show support for your team, and I promise there's something there that will be very beneficial to you. Three-way calls, guys. They're probably the oldest thing in the industry, and they're probably still the best thing in the industry. Use them. And I want to encourage you guys to please be proactive with all of these things we've talked about, especially with your recruits and your downline and everything. Don't sit there and wait for them to ask you the question. They may not know that they even have a question. And that may sound silly, but it's just the way it works. So contact them, reach down to them, and help them out. Text Aroga to 313131 if you haven't already. That's to get the broad updates and stuff about calls and whatnot that we have through Aroga. Check your back offices early and often, guys. And remember this, all auto orders will have run by the end of the 23rd. So if you're not where you want to be by the end of the 23rd, you got work to do and you know exactly what you have to do. There's no reason to wait. There's no reason to wait, period. Especially after the 23rd, because nothing's going to change unless you go in and do something actively. So guys, last month was a spectacular month. Make this month even better. Have a great, great, great month.